Well, chicken, everybody, it's your boy, King of the Golden State. You know who it is. You know who it is. So pick up your phones now and call the number on the bottom of the screen and pledge your allegiance to King of the Golden State and bend the motherfucking knee. No, I'm kidding. Hey guys, what's going on? It's your boy, King of the Golden State. You know who it is. So, it's another episode of the Wednesday Pile. I couldn't do that voice all through this video. My throat would have been raspy. Hell, there was even a request for me to, like, make all kinds of voices of different YouTubers. That I don't think I'll do. So, I could do that, but it's only by request, and I'm not doing that off the cuff. But that's neither here nor there, guys, and on to the Wednesday Pile. Stuff that I picked up from the comic shop. So if you're near your local comic shop, please go inside and grab a book and start reading. And pay for your comic book as well. Anyway, a couple books I picked up from the shop for $1. Got these True Believers. I love these True Believers, man. These True Believer issues, you know, for $1. You know, the True Believers of the Inhumans and Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm only going to collect these probably just for the month because I love Jack Kirby. And, yeah, I was over at my local comic shop and I tried earlier to get the, he had the guy who runs the shop, he has this hardcover of Kirby 100, and I wanted to get that hardcover off him, but he wouldn't let it go. So I might have to look for that one on, Amazon or whatever, but, man, I looked through it, and if you guys are next to your local comic shop, pick it up. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. But yeah, going back to this, Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., and you got the Inhumans, you know, and all Jack Kirby, goodness. But like I said, guys, go ahead and hit, see if you can find that. I think, the regular, you know, soft cover for, Kirby 100 is actually available. It actually was available in my local comic shop, but I didn't want to pick it up yet, because I wanted to pick up I wanted to see if I could find a hardcover for it, because that one looks like it's worth it. It's like $45, but I flipped through it. If you guys haven't looked in your local comic shop and at least looked at it, you know, do that. It's so cool looking. I love it. So, highly recommend it. This one never heard of, but I just love the cover because it's a David Mack cover, and it's called War Mother. I am not familiar with it. It's a Valiant title, and yeah, what really drew me into it was that it's has a David Mack cover, and the character on the cover looks kind of like Storm from like early X-Men days. So maybe Valiant's changing things up a little bit, because I don't think David Mack's ever done a cover for Valiant. That's the thing. I was like one of those things that I was kind of surprised about. But it's this is the original cover. It's not a variant cover, and I was hoping David Mack would do the interior, but just looking at this cover looks pretty cool. And, you know, like, the closest thing to something like this that Valiant's probably done would be, like, Turok. But Turok was still, like, you know, like, I don't know, too superhero-like. I mean, this might be more mythical. I haven't read it yet, but it just came out this week, so it looks pretty cool. Also, Generations have come out, you know, just recently here. The mighty Thor, the unworthy Thor. Oh, that's funny. I was going to say the unmighty Thor and the worthy Thor. That would have been weird. This one here is a regular cover here on the left, and on the right is a variant cover. Yeah, they're really going full bore with this whole thing. I don't know. Just get this thing to the legacy numbering, and don't go back to regular renumbering ever again if they can, because, you know, they keep bringing these things out. This one cover here is by Oliver Copiel, and this one is by an Ash. I'm gonna get this wrong. Ashrar. Probably gonna get it wrong, but who knows? But that came out this week. Also, Dr. Aphra with a annual issue came out. Really cool looking cover. You know, I'm kind of disappointed in cosplayers personally, because you think a lot of people at cons will be cosplaying as Dr. Aphra, but I haven't seen many of that. I've been seeing a lot of the Harlequin stuff still. So San Francisco Comic-Con comes up next week, so if anybody who's thinking of cosplay ideas, Somebody might want to try dressing up as Dr. Aphra. Why not? It's a cool looking character. So, yeah, the annual came out, and looking forward to reading that. And speaking of San Francisco Comic Con, Manhunter, oversized special. When I first picked this up, I thought this cover was by Jack Kirby. Turns out it's not. And it's actually by, oh, you can't look at it from here, but if I bring it closer, if you look at the signature right there, that's Bruce Timm. This cover is by Bruce Timm, who will also be at the San Francisco Comic Con next weekend. Yeah, kind of could have fooled me. I mean, it was really cool. I mean, I'm looking forward to meeting Bruce Timm for the first time and like have him sign a book, and hopefully I'll still have some of his sketchbooks over there because he has some really cool looking sketchbooks. So I'll keep you posted on that. It's kind of hilarious. I picked up 2 copies, not on purpose, but by accident, of Harlequin by the Frank Cho cover here, and I got the regular cover too by Amanda Connor. But I personally love the Frank Cho covers. But yeah, this is he just does. I just like the fact he does the Harlequin covers better right now than he does than the Wonder Woman covers. I might be in the minority on that one, but it's really cool. Let me see. Also, speaking of some interesting stuff, Betty Page #2 came out, and that's by the cover's by Joseph Michael Eisner. Is it Linsner or Leisner? It's one or the other. There are a lot of variants from the first issue, but I haven't seen any. So I only saw this one, and it looked pretty cool. So picked that up. And also, guys, this one I'm kind of not familiar with, but I just saw it at my LCS, and it's a really... I don't know anything about it. Maybe you guys read it, but it looks really cool. And it's by the same guy who does Sons of Anarchy. It's Kurt Sutter's Sister of Sorrow. This is a Jay Lee cover. And yeah, believe it or not, it's a Jay Lee cover. It's really cool looking. It really just drew me into like a nun holding like a pair of Uzis in their hand. But that's not the issue that came out this week. The issue that came out this week is it's a cover by Taj Tenfold, and this is issue #2 of Sisters of Sorrow. I have no idea what it's all about, but any picture with a nun holding a pair of weapons in their hand, it's got to be something interesting about that, right? So, yeah, this one here is that's the first issue, and this is the second issue, which just came out this week. So, I gotta give this one a read. I mean, hopefully it's not just, a bunch of fluff and nice covers, but especially when this cover's by Jay Lee. That's a cool looking cover. So, there is that. And also, last thing here, not real familiar with it. Of course, my rule about picking up issue #1s. This is the first issue of an Image comic book called A Hard Place. And the cover is by Brian Stelfreeze. And for some reason I look at this and I think of like The Ride. And I believe The Ride had an Adam Hughes cover, which almost looked like a Brian Stelfreeze cover at one point. And yeah, that's about it. That's all I pretty much picked up from the shop. I got a bunch of like other books, but nothing, I'm sure it's something you guys probably picked up as well. But that's it, guys. A lot of cool stuff. Looking forward to the McGregor-Mayweather fight this weekend. Tell me what you guys think. Who you think's gonna win? Is it Mayweather, McGregor? And also, what you guys pick up from the comic book shop? Give me some recommendations. Tell me what you think. Put your hands together and tell me what you picked up from the comic shop. No, I'm kidding. But that's it, guys. I'm gonna let you go. Please give this thing a thumbs up. Like looks just like that. Also, comment, like I said, below. Also, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. And I will talk to you guys next time. Peace out.